I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, but I'm going to say it. You are not your mistakes. When we're pursuing God, sometimes we'll trip up and things will happen, and we'll make a mistake or whatever the case may be. And we'll condemn ourselves saying, I'm no good. I'm not a good Christian. Or we'll feel guilt and shame, saying, I'm not good enough for God. I'm always making this and this. No, right? God cares more about your pursuit of him than your mistakes. And oftentimes when we focus on our mistakes, we'll start labeling ourselves our mistake. We'll start calling ourselves whatever mistake it is, or we'll start saying we suck and all these things. And really it's us sitting in it rather than sitting and looking at him. Because when we're in pursuit of him in the midst of our mistakes, when we're pursuing him even while mistakes are happening, we're pursuing him, we begin to see him. And when we see him, we can see ourselves rightly. And we'll see the righteousness of God that has been placed on us. We'll see the holiness of God that has been placed on us. We'll see the child of God that God calls us rather than seeing the mistakes, right? Because when we focus on the mistakes, we'll label ourselves, whether it's, alcoholic, depression, whatever. I'm a depressive person, or I'm a shameful person, I'm a guilty person, right? When we keep looking at our mistakes, we'll label ourselves those things. But even if we're making mistakes, if we continue to pursue God in our pursuit of him, we'll put distance between us and those mistakes. And also when we're pursuing him, we'll see him, and we'll put the labels of child of God, the labels of righteousness because of his righteousness, the label of holiness because of his holiness, and the label of being loved rather than the other side of it, of the mistakes and the condemnation and all those things. So I encourage you, continue to pursue God. His grace is sufficient, and so pursue him and pursue his heart through the midst of the trials, through the midst of the mistakes, because God loves you and he desires you even through these mistakes that you're making. Keep pursuing him.